Getting back to backpacking, there's this 5-step process that you like to use to kind of calibrate or to optimize. Number 1, know your current gear weight. Knowledge is power. Number 2, look for multiple use items. Number 3, take less stuff. Number 4, take lighter stuff. And number 5, increase your knowledge and skills. Do you want to make a comment about any of those? Maybe the last one?
Sure. So if you're trying to lighten your backpacking gear, you can make a lot of progress on just leaving stuff behind and trading out for lighter versions, a lighter tent, a lighter pack. But at some point, you're going to hit a level where to get lighter than that, you're going to need to pick up additional skills. And it may be, for one example, to move from a tent to a tarp, you're going to have to pick up additional skills of being able to set up a tarp in different conditions so that it provides adequate shelter. To go to a lighter sleeping bag, maybe you need to get smarter about understanding katabatic airflow and how to pick a spot that's warmer instead of the spot that happens to be 10 degrees colder than everything else around. And so there's a level where you will need to increase your skills to lighten your weight.
So true. And another skill set is the cold soak. I read about this Talenti gelato container. I didn't even know. I guess that's a type of gelato. And what's so special about it? It's just that it's airtight and you can. And it's relatively lightweight, good for one meal?
Yes, I'm not a user of the Talenti gelato cold soak method, but I know many people are, and I think it's a combination of probably a good seal and about the right size. And of course, it has gelato in it, so you have to eat the gelato to get the container. So I'm sure that's a factor.
Yeah, because I would just use a plastic Ziploc bag, but you can poke a hole in it, and so probably the next time I'll do that gelato type of thing, which is useful. I found interesting the discussion about your first aid kit, and you talk about your suture strips and your Tegaderm. I hadn't even heard about these Tegaderm bandages. What's so special about Tegaderm?
Well, I hadn't heard about them either, except there are some advantages of being married to a nurse. And so, you get access to knowledge and other stuff that's not generally available. But yeah, they're like a big bandage that's kind of got adhesive around the outside and not in the middle. So it's a way to seal off a larger area and give it some protection while it heals.
And you got them from this website I never heard of either, which is called Minimus, Mini, mus.biz. And you're saying that they have these individual labeled packets. So basically, are you saying it's the hydrocortisone in these tiny little packets, like 5 of them?
Yeah.
You have to buy like a batch of 10 or something like that? You can't buy one.
No, you can buy one. I mean,
Really?
obviously the
economies probably don't work.
Yeah, I mean, there's postage involved, but I mean, it's pretty economical compared to like buying, giant first aid kits to get little bits and pieces of stuff. But you can buy like little individual, and I've been telling people about them for probably 20 years now, and they've really grown from their initial offerings, and they have just a huge variety of stuff that's easy to buy individual packets of things.
Very interesting practical tips. We're going to take a break again, and when we're on the next episode, we're going to have Glen Van Peski talk about a plane crash, how he survived a plane crash and how his pilot unfortunately did not.